Let's take a journey through Russia, but not the Russia of glistening palaces or sweeping snow-dusted landscapes. Today I want to show you a side that rarely makes the postcards: poverty in Russia. And I'm doing this through the eyes of claymation, each frame built to tell a story that statistics can never quite reach. Picture this: a small village deep in Siberia. The houses, sculpted from clay, are cracked and weathered. Life here moves slow. Outside, a clay figure, let's call her Anna, bundles up against the cold. She's got layers on, but the chill still creeps in. Anna's story isn't unusual. In fact, according to recent studies, more than 18 million Russians live below the poverty line. That's about 1 in 8 people. Now, in the city, poverty wears a different face. Clay models hustle through crowded metro stations in Moscow, but for many, the cost of living is rising faster than their wages. I see families sharing cramped apartments, stretching every ruble. Even though Russia is rich in natural resources, the wealth doesn't always trickle down. Sometimes it just pools at the top. Behind every clay character, there's a real story. A single mother working 2 jobs, maybe as a cleaner and a vendor, just to afford bread and tea. A retired teacher whose pension barely covers utilities. Clay children, bundled in hand-me-down coats, dreaming of something more. But poverty isn't just numbers or gray apartments. It's about feeling invisible. I want you to imagine what it's like when opportunity feels out of reach. In the claymation, I show small acts of hope. A neighbor sharing potatoes, kids finding laughter in the snow. Because even in the struggle, resilience finds a way. The government has programs, social assistance, subsidies. But often, the paperwork is endless and the help is slow to arrive. Sometimes it feels like you're stuck in an endless loop, like my clay figures trudging the same path day after day. Why does this matter? Because poverty anywhere is a shared human experience. When you look closely, you realize these clay people are just like any of us, wanting dignity, comfort, and a bit of joy. So next time you see headlines about Russia, remember Anna and her neighbors. Behind every statistic, there's a story that deserves to be seen. Thanks for watching. If you want to dive deeper into stories like this, stick around. I'll see you in the next one.